All right, we have one more doc to review before we get into the main docs that your team will be using during the OKR process. Today, your company's roster might live in a system like Workday, ADP, or Oracle, and Coda can sync with all of these tools, and the output is a table that looks somewhat like this, which is shows every employee's name, their location, email address, and so on and so forth. And this doc, this team roster document, it's in the company docs folder in our workspace, and it kind of acts like its own Workday or ADP because this data can get pushed to other docs within the workspace. So when an employee joins or leaves your company, you only need to update this table in the roster doc, and it will get reflected everywhere else that this table is being used in your workspace. These other pages show different aspects of your employee roster. So for instance, we have a list of departments here, and you'll notice if I go back to the main roster, the department is a dropdown which consists of options that are listed in this table. Same thing applies for office locations. There's only 3 options here. And if I click on office location in this main roster table, you only see those 3 options as well. So if I add a new department or if I add a new location to these tables, then they will show up in these dropdowns. So this is something that you might find in other HRIS systems where you need to maintain these different tables of data. But within Coda, you can just do it all within this one team roster doc. Another reason why this team roster doc is more than just a Workday tool or an ADP is that Coda integrates with over 600 other tools. The Slack integration, or the Slack pack as we call it, is one of the most used integrations. And on this Teams page, you can automate the creation of team Slack channels for all the teams in your enterprise. So this button actually has been clicked already, but when you click on this button, it automatically creates all of these Slack channels in my fake instance here. And you can see here, there's like team leadership, infrastructure, enterprise, so on and so forth. And with this Slack integration, you can do more fun things with this team roster pack, like send a message via Slack to an employee, reminding them that it's their anniversary at the company, or perhaps sending them a small birthday message. So this team roster doc contains a lot more than just your employee roster. It can integrate with all your tools and do some really fun things for your company. Our team can help you create an OKR and strategic planning system in Coda that meets your company's requirements, needs, and most importantly, team culture and processes. Fill out this form, and I'll also put the link in the description in the video, and someone will get back to you about creating the system for your company. If you want to see how other companies are building their OKR system on Coda, you can go to our website, go to Solutions, Planning and OKRs, and you'll see some case studies and examples of how other companies are building OKRs on Coda, including Pinterest, John Doerr, and also Skyfall.